Let's go. Oh, I have to move my...
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Hang on.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
A weird looking fucking house. I got a couple follows, but half of them stayed and then it slowed down back to around 10. Well, that's good. Slowed down to 10 is good. Game is so good, yeah, I'm excited.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Ah, fuck that. Those are bills. Fuck. Fuck that. Anything? That's just... Yeah.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. That's a good time. Nice.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Fuck did you pull that from?
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
It just doesn't tell me which way I'm meant to go. Hello. Okay, let's go down.
The truth is,
The secret.
even after
No.
I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Milton Finch. Ah.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I need more games like this. I love walkthrough. You just have a story. Milton Finch again. Imagine living in
The house
there.
was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It just looks like more houses stacked on top of each other. Imagine living here.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah, it looks rickety as fuck. I'd be fucking terrified.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
You inherited this
I was
at
afraid of the
17.
house.
Ah.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Okay, they have an electric thing. So someone was old. If still lived. It's a lot of books. I can't believe you said her secret storage. That's so outrageous. Got a fucking belly on me. God damn. How much you been eating? God damn. fuck? I got fucking beer belly. What the fuck? If the key doesn't... Break the fucking window and climb through. Is there a back entrance? I'm gonna get stuck on the first fucking thing. That's probably round the back. Wind chime. Am I gonna have to walk through the fucking cat flap? Oh no, I'm stuck.
The doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the doggy door. Whatever will happen. Okay, you got bikes. Got a kiddie pool. Got... What the fuck that is?
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Somebody sealed that door up. Boom.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? Oh, up the chimney they go.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I want to pack up, I guess.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Excuse me? Oh?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What the fuck?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Aww. Oh, pictures on that wall. Damn. Then hostile oven.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Bit of a low drop. Huh. Yeah.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Turn the sound effects up a little bit.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Jesus. Hello. Yes, spooky bitch.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Hey, is that a fucking croissant?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
What the fuck? Oh, that's the stuff. Fucking croissant at all. Well, I hope you're having a good day, Sparrow.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone. I kept eating and eating.
Eat toothpaste. Ugh. Blech. The fuck is wrong with it?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh no. You.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It
Hello?
was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
No, 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 no.
And suddenly,
What the fuck?
I was a cat.
What the fuck?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come here, you little bitch. What the fuck?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh. Yo, he bold as fuck. Fuck that. I'm right there, motherfuckers. Doing well, I just thought to myself to do some work. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I'm a kitty cat, bitch. Ah. Come here.
I jumped and I almost got her.
What the fuck, treehouse?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh well, that's
Now
not.
I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up,
Oh,
and suddenly, I was an owl.
excuse me?
All I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What the fuck?
Rabbits.
Alright, fucking that. Yeah! Got his ass.
I imagined his face looking up
Oh.
and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Evil as child.
A mama rabbit.
Oh,
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
yeah. What? Fuck is that? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What is this game? What the fuck?
I rolled off a cliff
my
and into
God.
the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
You're a bastard.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Yum.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh my god. Eat the berries to make you hallucinate? Uh-huh. Where the hell did it go? I was not paying attention. Am I blind? Ooh. Oh no, I lost it. Oh, it hurts.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Stuff. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Oh. What the fuck? Why'd you turn that way?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Got his ass. Yum 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 yum.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Early morning.
His belly was rusty.
Ooh.
After
Yum.
the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What the f...
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What the fuck is happening? Oh. No. What the fuck? Ew. Oh,
got
that's my
closer and
worst
closer.
nightmare. Anything comes out of a toilet. Are we in... We're back in her room? What? I'm up. I'll go up there. Ooh. Rocking chair. What the fuck? Ooh, the camera.
All of my stomach started growling,
Fuck?
and suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the fuck? Who's strange ass family?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Ah, okay. Cool. I just...
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I
When she
spent a
died?
lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Yeah. Is... Oh my god, I thought he was alive, but it's just a picture. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is that? I was like, how the fuck have you still got birds here? No, they are dead. The fuck is
Lewis
that?
died a week before we left, but Edie had already
Ah.
started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Org. What a fucking name. Yeah.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He just tow his house away. What the fuck?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh shit.
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Bro, just shove the house on a boat. Just what the fuck?
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
What the fuck? Is it a houseboat or a boathouse? What the fuck?
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Guy's got the creepiest smile I've ever seen in my life. Why is he looking at the camera like that? That is terrifying. Why are you looking at me like that? Yo, relax. I'm not the curse. What the fuck? 500 years the Finches have been famous. Ah, so it's just... okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
18. He was 10 years old. He was old. 1880 to 1937. God damn. Wow. Oh my god, I've just looked at all the ages and stuff. Milton was 1992 to 2003. Why is everyone so young? Odin died at 57? Okay. Oh, and he was like a book writer and stuff, okay. Baby one is real sad. I'd prepare yourself for that one. Oh,
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh.
She could have, but she didn't.
Damn. Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Okay.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
I'm done with work for today. I'll while I make my lunch. Alrighty.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
What the fuck? In a family day out at Druid World. What the fuck? I want to go to Druid World. I hope your lunch is good.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
90? What the fuck is... Oh yeah, she had a chair, of course.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Frog.
It was
Hello,
a
Mr.
pretty big
Frog.
trace.
Ah, that's locked off. Oh, key.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. What the fuck? Who has this behind their bathroom?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
They're in the walls.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, now we're in this room. I wanna crawl. Let me out.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Aww. That's sad.
And that he never talked about him.
The command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like
this is a
history any
cool
more than my mom
room.
did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Whee! No. Game, what are you making me do?
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No. You are not.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
No.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Uh-oh. Oh, he fucking launched. Oh.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact
Oh,
same
long
thing.
jump looking a little different nowadays. God damn. Oh my goodness. What? But just I'm never going on a swing ever again. What the fuck? Oh my god. He fucking
After the
sent it.
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Aww. Hmm.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Damn. What the fuck? Oh. Ah. No, 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 no. Don't go there yet. I didn't get to see the other guys fucking half of the room. Oh, there is no half. That's sad. Hmm.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
We're just in those rooms. Yes.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
We have to go into this room, right?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Got fucking Bigfoot in our room. Who's that? Dude? Oh, it's a wine storage.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
What the fuck? Up Street.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Isn't being a child star hectic? I can, yeah, no. I could never.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
What the fuck? I fucking hate this.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, shit. Oh, shocking. Fucking.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What the fuck?
Old Finch rattled and grew still.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She
Oh.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Why's the music come back? If I beat the... I'm about to beat the fuck out of the child, aren't I? Come here, you little shit. Why you fuck?
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Yes.
And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Wait.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Is there about to be a Here's Johnny scene?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Ah.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
What the fuck? Nah.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, But all she heard was...
Nah. What the fuck is this? Assuming we have to open the door.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself.
Oof.
I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
What the fuck? Nah, what the f-
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Hey, okay. Wow. What the fuck? That it? I'm assuming that's it. What the fuck? That was pretty cool
I
though.
guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Ah. Okay, we can't go up there. It
It's
must
funny.
be.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Okay. Ah. Aha. Okay, why are you forcing me to walk slow now? Come on. Ah, I always hate basements. They're the worst. Like, Michael Myers music fucked me up.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
What the fuck? It's the dragon. Said he died due to a dragon?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Dark as fuck in here.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned
Oh,
out she was hiding a lot
shit.
more than that.
Dark ass room.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Walter.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
What the fuck?
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Poor Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
I actually have to spin it.
Having a schedule, living for today. I was expected to be dead tomorrow.
What the fuck?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
What the fuck is this?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Ugh.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Oh. There's no shape.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
The freckles getting more and more.
Or maybe I just
Probably.
got tired of being afraid.
Weren't the freckles dimmer last time? Ah.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
I'd say the freckles are getting more
I have to leave.
darker.
Well, I still can.
I knew he was like getting older. 30 years, yeah. I was looking at the calendar, but I was really focused on his freckles changing. Do they get darker when you get older? Is that a thing?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Because it was super light at the beginning. Yeah. Damn.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Oh, no.
And Calvin.
Oh. Poor guy.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Ah, that was cool.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Oh shit, he broke through the... Yeah,
I'm
you
going
go.
to appreciate all of it. Especially
yeah.
the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Damn.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
I was gonna say, we're on train tracks. That's not a good idea, is it? Fuck's sake. Damn. Poor guy.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
You just hid down there for 30 years? Wow.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Fear of... yeah. We never actually got told what the curse is. I'm assuming it's
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
just being unlucky.
But if she never told
Well, the
me
fact
about
they
an
dream
uncle
too
under
big.
the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Why are you now jumping onto train tracks? That's not a good idea. Where am I?
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two,
Oh,
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
That
We
they
made it
caused
real.
it. Yeah. That's kind of fucked up, man. Hey, he died to a train, so they fucking set up a train memorial. Shit. Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Them all having the fear of the curse killed them all.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oof. That thought is something.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Ah, terrifying.
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah. Makes sense. What the fuck? Okay. Who goes so far? One kid flew off a swing.
When you look at the house,
Everyone ate herself to death.
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
So this
I
is the
think we've
perfect
been
room.
surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the journals were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, Burpee, Derpy Jr., Burpee, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, and Derpy. What the fuck? Oh, there's more. Oh, that one's fallen down. Chatsy, Christopher, Bob, Oliver. Oh yeah, pet
Sven built the
cemetery is
house,
great.
but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Aww. Barbara. Damn.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Damn.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, is that the old house?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Uh, is there more? No. Is it? Guess we just go back?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Finch. J. Kumar. Who the fuck is... Where did Kumar come from?
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Ah, because I don't know if he's dead or not. Ooh. Yeah.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Oh, we're now in the big tree.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh. He is pregnant. Ah. Yeah, my bad. She called her fat. I was probably not something. Not damn, what beer belly. No, she's actually pregnant. Oops.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Whoopsie.
They were
What
both
the
pretty intense.
fuck? What the fuck? Okay, Sam. God damn. Let's have a look around the room first before we do anything.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
What the fuck? Crazy bastard. Okay. That's the time. Look, what a fucking geezer. Oh?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
I'm here, so I'm gonna take a picture.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Mm.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound... Hey!
That's
I
a
was
keeper.
should let him finish the fucking conversation.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out? Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do
Oh.
anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced, whenever you're ready. Great shot, Don!
Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh my goodness.
I'm proud of you,
Oh.
Don. Always remember that, okay?
What the fuck?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to
Oh no,
think
it's
about
gonna
it.
freaking. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That's crazy. Well, bye bye. This game is fire. Yep. Stories are crazy. Damn. In the US Marines, he survived all that to die by a fucking deer. R.I.P. Survived the war to died full damage.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oblivion remaster time? Ooh. I've heard nothing about that. I hope it's good. What the fuck? That is terrifying. That is terrifying. What is that? That is fucking horrifying. Look at it. It's so disturbingly ugly. What the fuck? It's fucking hideous. Oh. Hey, Carlisle. Damn. Oh. Oh no.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh fuck, I'm a baby.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Whee! Ah. The baby looks like you and you love? Okay, that's crazy. There's no need for that now, is there? Oh my god.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
I'm not done. Yeah, let me...
Hello? Sam,
Oh, look.
I told you I don't want to talk right
Knock the letters down. Ah. The fuck? Why are there bubbles?
What his world was like.
I want to knock the Y down. Oh, let me get it. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I got an achievement for it. Fuck yeah.
You
Oh
reminded
my
me so
god.
much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Whee!
Whatever it was, he
Oh.
saw.
What the fuck?
It sure made him happy.
What the fuck? This is fucking brilliant. What do I do? Whee! Let me on top again.
I know how silly it sounds.
Whee! What the fuck?
But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Ah!
But I could feel him slipping away.
Woo!
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
My bath time. You bitch.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Wait, what do you mean?
Damn it.
Oh no.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no, he's not gonna. No.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Oh.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh. No. Well, that was fucking stupid, wasn't it? Fucking idiot.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
Fucking dumbass. Why'd you turn the tap on? Don't you have a brain? Fucking idiot.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teeny disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a
That is
wedding
very
carried out.
sad. That is very sad. Yeah, the one you're... Yeah, of course he is. He has an imagination. Should he use it to survive, no? Whee!
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Whee! Really game is crazy. Ugh.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Oh, wow. Questions, people. Fuck. No. Okay. That is... Oh. Remove this. Oh. Over the words? I mean over the words. Gone over the words. You go through the words, and then if I go over the words... Oh, what the fuck? Here we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad
There we
ordered him
go.
to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Fuck off. I'm flying my kite, bitch. I just flipped his own fucking
And police appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
What the fuck? Lift his fucking tent up. Oh, fucking I ain't coming over. Oh my god. What the fuck?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid
Oh.
that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Douche. Oh, here we go.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day.
What the fuck?
Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Missed Edie. We miss her. Look at everyone but her right now. But yeah. The Gregory one was really sad. He's still fucking ugly. This is prison. They have lockers in their fucking... This military school. Raise flag, blah blah blah. Greg, be a baby. What the fuck? I guess that's what you did. Get when your dad's in the fucking army, right? Oh, they have a fucking climbing thing?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Goodness, at 22 weeks pregnant is crazy. All around, climbing up shit. And Bible?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, okay. Why to India? Oh.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
What the fuck? Wow.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Yeah.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Just added some more and smaller rooms.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
What a beautiful game.
But it didn't last.
Oh.
beginning of
Hey.
June was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, shit.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Just fucking disappeared. Wow. I'm guessing this looks like an elevator thing where you pull it and it lifts you up. No. Old house is always in view of everything. How old was this kid? He was like 10 or something, no? I can't even draw something like that. Was he like fucking 10? What? Oh, damn. I love this music. So pretty. The soundtrack is incredible. Up we go.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, it's a flip book. Oh. That's pretty cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Like how everyone has actual pictures and then Milton looks like that. What the fuck? His Milton looks so cartoonish. You missed a Game & Watch? I know he's an artist. Doesn't explain why he's got Mr. Game & Watch. Probably no photos of him. That's fair, I guess. But I could have used that picture. But why the fuck they use that? I don't know, it fits, it works well.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Well, I think it's already been out there. Fuck, party's in the way. The only way is up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Up you get.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh. Ah, I see. See what kind of person he was. Oh, why are you leaving again? I didn't say you could leave. Go back in there. Completely missed them, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they have pictures of them. But I don't know. I think it's to show their personality, right? Like, the guy's flying a kite, he was a bit of a rebel, they gave him a mohawk, whatever. He looks like Kappa for whatever reason. I mean, she's got a crutch, she's got cat ears from her story, he looks like old whoever. Of course he has a gun. He has a phone. And, you know, Mr. Game & Watch over the top left. I feel like I missed her. Or did she come at the end? Did I walk past this? Did I just skip her story? I feel bad. Has to be the final one, right?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it.
Oh, Jesus.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. He took it very seriously.
Oh my god, there's so many fish.
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Think she's lost? Alright, good. I'm not missing anything.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
I don't know about that. It's pretty easy just to do this thing over and over again.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Doggy.
On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia.
What the fuck?
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Okay, this is...
Then he made musicians.
This is how my brain works.
And songs for them to play.
This is me when I'm ever doing something.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh? Uh-oh.
He held an election for mayor.
Oh. What in the Mario? The fuck?
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Louisville Jr. Louisville the Third.
St. Louis.
Same that, yeah.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince, a handsome queen. What?
handsome queen.
Handsome queen? That is fucking with my eyes.
The queen was on her own quest for...
what do you want here? Serpents or rainbows? Lean towards serpents, honestly.
sinister serpents.
Oh, shit. Always going to say rainbows.
He followed the sound of her
Silver harp, electric sitar. Ah. The harp. Sitar is badass. Yeah. Play a harp.
silver harp.
Fuck, I missed a note. Shit.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Sitar's badass.
Even then,
nope.
his logic remained sound.
Harp. Yeah, I asked you what you want, but really I'm just doing what I want.
He knew the
just
world
nice to
was
see what
all in
other
his
people think.
imagination.
Oh my god, there's so many fish.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, He'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Okay, him.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know.
Oh, shit.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
You can't diss a harp. Harps are also badass.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
How about that? What the fuck?
I still thought I could save him.
Oh.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
He's getting jiggy with it. Yeah.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising.
I really like that. I'm gonna learn that move. Is he rickrolling? What the fuck? They do get jiggy with it, don't they?
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Am I about to get stabbed? Oh, yeah. Got it.
Bend down his head.
Huh? What's with the... I don't like... See, my study of medieval torture devices tells me that's a fucking guillotine. Looks like death to me. Fuck yeah.
And the rest, I think. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah. My bad. I ask a lot of rhetorical questions during stuff like this. I want to see like what people choose.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Feel bad when I ask for one to go for, I go with an opposite one. Someone said, it's like, ooh, a harp's pretty cool. As well as serpents. I don't know. To be fair, I don't actually know what a sitar is.
On the way
I'm guessing
back
it's
from
just a
Lewis's
guitar.
funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Goddamn dog.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
The moon! Achoo. Not too much brain rot.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Yeah.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Hey, well.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Oh.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Ooh.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Okay.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Oof.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Okay, well, this is Edie's story, I guess.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, The tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh, fuck.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
What the fuck? Okay.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh.
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
No.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Oof.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Are we getting... Just realize... Are we...
hope you'll never see it.
To be born. Jesus Christ. What the f... Let me speed this up. Oh, I can
I
walk
just want
forward.
to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Let's get it right.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh no. Oy.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Ah, that was cool. Oh my god. It's Sparrow's cousin. Early Dallas. In Dallas. Yeah. It's Giant Sparrow. Yeah. Hans Hollingsworth. Ah. Thomas Young. I do like how they have all the young pictures of the... Oh, achievements for seeing John's name. Poppy. Yeah, that was one hell of a game. Sound design, yeah. Oh, the fear. Okay, Ben. As is you. That is a terrifying picture. That picture is terrifying. Lisa, what happened? Annapurna Interactive. Okay, Megan. She's got the pump shotgun. What? The eyebrows are strong in this one. That one doesn't have any eyebrows. His name is Dino. Everyone at Annapurna Pictures. That was incredible. The dig hug? I did not see that. Look, it's a big bird. Yeah,